Facebooks, correct?
That's what I'm fixing to do.
I'd like to send
It's going to be on the Red
Stephanie
Sea.
if she
It's
watches.
fixed to be on the Red Sea one.
That's how I got them.
I'm sure I look really cool draped over the bar like this at this camera.
I can do it like this.
All right, now set it back.
Timmy,
Tim E with a space
Tim
in
E.
between and a capital E.
we are looking amazing this morning, and we are live from the backyard. Hey, look, great thing I'm going to say now. We are live from the backyard, and how lucky it is for everybody that we're live, and how unlucky it is that none of us won the lottery and we're not somewhere else. 3 people.
If you won the lottery, I'd still be here because I need to see y'all to get my money.
Oh, you ain't leaving. I don't care if we win the lottery. We're sharing right now. We're
sharing
on our Facebooks.
I just retweeted.
Hope retweeted to a tweet.
So it's retweet.
We did a retweet to the retweet live. So I'm going to go to Hope's page.
And we're going to.
And I'm going to share. And you guys can share this too. Like I said, every day. Hope it is not on your Facebook. So
I'm going to my
waiting on it.
My Facebook and sharing now.
So if you, I know everybody saw the news. 3 people wins the lotto. And by the way, this is Red Sea Live. I'm Russ. There's Chris. There's Hope. Man of a million minds, Mr. Tim Packard running sound. And we did not win. What's that? We won $24, and we're going to roll it into something. So
yes,
pretty
we're going to reinvest that $24.
$24. So that's just.
Tim, do me a favor when you get done.
Tim is doing a
see
favor.
what that special is today. It says a bear claw burger, but I don't know what that means.
Did you share it on yours, Chris?
I got shared and retweeted. And I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Chris's.
So all that good stuff.
And it's not even noon yet. Oh, look.
Yeah,
Tom Coughlin withdrawing his name from consideration as Eagle head coach.
Yeah, got to.
Can't go to the Eagles.
You cannot go to the Eagles. They're too dysfunctional a team for him to even be there.
So it's all, it's not even noon. It's kind of technically the pre-show show.
Pre-show.
Yeah, this is the pre-show. Like what we're going to talk about where y'all can get ready.
Yeah.
Oscars, Lotto.
Yeah, the pre-show. Bam, we are
You
pre-show.
sending that to me, Tim?
Yeah, it's still the list. I can't even remember what it was. Yeah.
We all, I got up this morning, was working. That even sounds funny. So last night I get home after we go, I get home from, we have our 4:30 meeting, and we're just meeting in the backyard. And I get home, and me and Stephanie are talking. I said, hey, she said, why don't you text me what color my eyes? So I pulled up the show and let her watch it.
Yeah.
And she was like, really? I went, yeah, really. Because we, talking about.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, hers are brown, and I said green or hazel.
What did Chris say?
Brown.
He knew it was brown.
That's something eyes are something I pay attention to, along with booty and
Booty I got.
and that other stuff.
But sometimes but it just was one of those deals where I'm like, God dang, I can't remember. And then
I don't remember the color.
she said something, and I said, it's because I look into your soul through your
Oh
eyes.
my
I
God.
sucked it up.
Y'all
it
are
work?
both brown eyed too, right?
Yeah.
One of mine.
You're green.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Is that right? Yeah, I knew it, man. Don't even know my woman's, but I know Chris's. How does that tell you? Got about one more
Been
minute.
looking into my eyes longer.
Long time. About
I
one
couldn't
more
tell you
minute.
eye colors of most anybody. Couldn't tell you. Not my kids. I just don't pay attention to that. I don't know why did that become important as a thing to know. You know what I'm saying? At what point in mankind do we go? If you love somebody, you got to know their eye color.
It's not that you have to know the eye color, it's just that you pay attention.
We are live.
I get
Red Sea Live. I am Russ. This is Chris. That's Hokey, the man of a million minds. This is Tim Packard on running audio for us and trying to get everything going. Remember, you can interact. Text us.
Oh,
We
have chat. I gotta pull it up.
We got chat over here so we can see Facebook, Instagram. We're all over the place, man, going live. But today we're going to start it off. And if you were at the pre-show here while we were getting set up, We did not win the lottery. Listen,
No,
3
we did
people
not
won.
win the lottery.
It was California, I think Tennessee, and somewhere else. But they are splitting. They have 1 year. 3 of those, please. They have 1 year to collect. They have 1 year to collect.
Yeah.
And the 3 winners will split, as of Good Morning America today, $900 million apiece. They each get $900 million.
No,
Or
they're splitting 900
split
million.
$900 million
Yeah.
3 ways. Yeah.
So 300 million. I
Yeah.
take that.
My fault.
I'm good with
And
that.
I just don't know if that's enough for me. So it's probably best we didn't win. You
didn't want to be upset.
Yeah, I don't want to be disappointed.
Could have
that
waited
that's
one
all
more
I
week.
won.
Lord.
We did win in our Red Sea pot $24, which we will roll over. And in the pot, another pot we were in, we won $8. And in one other part we were in, we won $83. So we're rolling over. I'm
Nice.
hoping we roll them all over.
And our buddy Brian has chosen to take the
Yeah.
30-year payout in the $8
Yeah.
winnings.
He gets a
So
nickel a
I
year.
think he's getting a nickel a year.
Yeah. So he chose that,
Or
which is,
probably about a quarter a year.
which is fine. You can choose those things.
Yeah.
You know. And people that are watching, is there anybody that's watching that has not been to the backyard? Is what I want to know. Is there anybody watching that has go, man, I just hadn't been down here yet? I just want to know that for myself to go.
No, I talk to people and they haven't made it down yet. And
Thank you.
I think the most common answer is I'm waiting on spring.
I've had that
Yeah.
a lot too. I've had that. I can't
Common
wait till y'all have the concerts. I'm waiting on. But the weather is actually nice. It's not
Yeah.
been bad. Which I think next Monday or Tuesday we're supposed to get snow.
Say what?
Next Monday or Tuesday we're supposed to
Not
get
gonna
snow.
stick,
It ain't gonna
though,
stick or nothing, but
Because
it's
it ain't
just
been cold long
it's just supposed to snow. So we're supposed to get it.
So the Oscar
Yes.
nomination.
They're out.
That's one of our big hashtags, Tim Oscar. Go ahead.
And Russell said he read somewhere that Leo is
It's his year.
got a chance to win it.
Even Hope is agreeing with that.
And
I
we,
agree.
And we have talked. Y'all know that's my favorite actor.
Right.
And I think this is just the year that there ain't a lot of competition, and he needs to win.
Yeah.
I think
He's
for Hollywood, he needs to win.
here's
And I
the
think he wins.
here's the actor competition. Bryan Cranston for Trumbo,
No.
Matt Damon from The Martian,
I need to
Leo.
watch that.
I haven't watched The Martian
I
yet.
haven't watched either. Stephanie said it's great.
Michael Fassbender from Steve Jobs, and then Eddie Redmayne for Danish Girl. I think
I thought Redmayne would win because he's playing 2 characters in that.
but he just won last
Yeah.
year.
It's hard though.
It's
But I
hard
will
to
say,
back it, but
Stallone winning Creed for best supporting. I
That's
know
the
it's
one
going to
I'm
happen.
rooting
I will be happy for him.
I'm gonna say if that happens, I really could care less about the rest.
Yeah.
I just want to see Stallone win
Yeah.
best supporting actor.
I'm with you.
Well, I've heard, and I haven't seen The Revenant yet, and I will watch it soon. But they say Tom Hardy in that was as much a lead in that as he was
The only thing with that,
Well,
was-
he's the main bad
he's
guy.
the main, yeah.
He's
the
the
one
bad
thing
guy.
they said was he got so deep into that character, the trapping character. The one problem everybody says, which will be bad for you unless you have your headphones on, you will not understand a word he says. You will not understand a word he says.
That's the beauty of my theater that I go to. I can get them to crank it up loud.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We had it up too. It's just the
I'll get 'em.
mumbling of the character.
What was that guy, Mountain Man, off of Duck Hunters, or what do you call it, Duck Dynasty?
Oh, yeah.
The guy that talks real slow.
Sigh.
No.
No, Mountain Man. That is
Mountain
Duck
Man.
Dynasty. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Tom Hardy's like kind of like that.
You wanna buy this
Heal
truck
you.
Dude,
and
that
leave you
is
for-
how he talks. But I guess that's how they talk. But the deal, remember, he got scalped. Sorry if anybody haven't seen it, but
Spoiler alert.
spoiler. But he's got his hair. But I'm just saying, dude, it's
Have you
good.
seen Spotlight?
No,
No,
I have not seen
I heard
Spotlight.
it's excellent.
What's even in-
just
who
got
is
to
that?
go watch
Mark
it.
Ruffalo.
oh, that's right.
It's
that's
about
right.
the the newspaper that kind of
Yeah,
uncovered the
I do
sex
want to see that
abuse
of the
Catholic
of the.
Church.
Well, I'm glad that Hateful Eight, if y'all haven't seen it, got some awards. I still think that's a good Western
Got two.
for this genre, a good Western piece. I did like it.
I got a question, and maybe you can answer it because it's kind of your getaway town, San Antonio.
Okay.
Where is that out of the way restaurant
Oh hell, he don't know.
that is friggin' great
In San Antonio?
in San Antonio?
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. When we go, we stick to the touristy parts. We stick to the
Riverwalk.
downtown, the Riverwalk.
Well,
So
if
I don't know if I
anybody-
have an answer. to
Anybody
that.
else out there
We're
know a place that's off the beaten path that's like amazing that maybe we
Yeah.
should go?
we got a chance to go down and see the Mavs play the Spurs,
Nice.
and we got some tickets. So thanks to our friends that gave it to us.
If I
Appreciate it.
recall, the American Airlines Center is kind of in a bad.
Yeah, he's already been
neighborhood.
when we took Colin.
It's well, they got in trouble for standing on the Golden Globe. It's in the ghetto,
yeah,
and you lock your stuff up till you get there.
yeah,
Yeah, he took Colin after the Air Force.
yeah.
I'll give you a story. I go down to see Colin in basic, take him to the game, drop him and his girlfriend at the time off. I don't have a ticket. I'm just going to drive around and find me a place to eat. Well, I happen to be where I said we would.
In the hood.
So after about 20 minutes, I just turned back and went to the game and went, hey, can I buy a ticket? And they went, somebody didn't pick this one up. You can have it.
Nice.
So I didn't have to pay to get in. There was a seat next to them, so I got to go up. And we set up high, but it's small,
So it's still
Yeah.
okay.
so you can still
It's still
see.
okay. I think that's where we are. We're high. Adam Rickman died. Alan Rickman. And for me, a lot of them are going to remember him from the
Means a
Harry
lot
Potter.
to us.
It means a lot.
We know him like
But the bad guy in Die Hard is
Yes.
the best part for me to remember him.
The bad guy in Die Hard is.
was
my-
he
is
the
my
one
thing.
with the German?
Yeah,
Brother,
Yeah,
yeah,
the first-
when he fell.
he
First
falls
Die
off the
Hard.
skyscraper. The first Die
That's
Hard.
the best one for me to remember. You know, a lot of them are going to remember him from
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and all that, but that was
He was a bad guy, and he was kind of a bad guy in a lot. But he was at Die Hard.
yeah.
Then remember the Tom Selleck Western? He was the bad
Quigley
guy.
Down Under.
Quigley Down Under.
That's right.
He had a whole
was,
string of them. He was the bad guy in for a while.
If you're watching, figure out how to go to the chat and send us your name to where we know who's watching. And you know, it's bouncing around right about double digits now, and we know it's the first week, but we'd like to know who we're talking to because there may be some stories we know about y'all that we would tell.
like
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Sure.
I know Dwayne's probably watching.
Yeah.
He sent us the deal
But
the
that'd
other
be
day.
cool to know who's on there.
I know Stephanie was going to watch, but she unfortunately still has another patient, so she can't watch.
Yeah.
So-
about.
But anyway, what's trying to put this right? Because I don't want everybody to jump on and give me like Aerosmith, but what are some of the bands like? You just go see U2,
I got other bands I like, but yeah, they're my
but like
favorite.
me, I wouldn't. I'm not that guy. So, but what are some of the bands you would go see? Like you like to go to concerts, but you go to the same ones. Would you go to somebody else that's
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
that's even though Gary Allen's good, those are
I'd go
good.
to the Texas country artists because they're not $75, $100 a ticket to
Yeah.
be up close. I mean, we went to Whitewater and saw Gary Allen and Wade Bowen, and it cost like $20. And I'm first front row. I got
So-
there early to be front row, but and it's just if you're sitting in the back, it's just music. It's just you just
It's
hear
music in the
But
background,
when you're
yeah.
up close, man, you feel it.
I think for me, like I'd love to see Bruce Springsteen in concert. I'd like to see some of the people that are huge, but probably next 10 years, 20 years, they
Well, they were huge
quit.
in your time, and then
Right.
now they're not. But they're
And
still.
he
huge to
puts
you.
on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Brian
Bruce Springsteen
had
would be-
seen him.
Yeah,
Brian saw Prince. Brian does that. I mean, he loves that. He'll go to that
Right.
music. But
Growing up, I didn't go to concerts.
oh yeah, me
I
either.
don't like people. I didn't like it, and
Right.
finally, I got drugged to one.
drug
like-
at one or drug to one.
Both about 6 years ago, I guess, and
yeah.
I had a blast. And ever since then, when I've had the opportunity to go, I went. And I think that was George Strait and Reba McEntire, and that big one. I got
Texas Stadium.
introduced to a big one.
Yeah.
First concert there. And, after spending $853, I had a blast. And that was just the alcohol. Because, hand me that right there. Double Crown in this cup of 12 was $22. I don't drink Crown, but the guy in front of me ordered a Double Crown, and it was $22.
Ain't no way, dude.
God.
Ain't no way.
And that's just the Texas Stadium. That's why I stick to the Texas country.
Well, we're going to be having some here at the backyard, and I'm that. I'll sit in the back and talk if you hear it.
Yeah.
So it's not bump to bump, up in there and crowded to see it.
But like,
I think it'll be good.
when I went to see Journey, when I went to see on the grass, it was fun. But then when I went to see Kid Rock, and I sat in the seats that were just under the deal, man, I had a seat.
That makes a difference too.
And I could have threw a rock and hit him. And I probably should have, because he didn't sing but like 2 songs completely because he was hoarse.
I don't know about it.
But
I've seen your arm. You'd have to be pretty close.
I could walk down to the front.
Oh, and hit him.
And then the big black bouncer dude would go. Because you can't stand an aisle,
Yeah.
So, David Bowie dies of cancer. Alan Rickman dies of cancer. Is there a cure for cancer?
No. Because Steve Jobs would have used it.
Yeah. I think there's a cure for cancer if you catch it early enough.
I'm
I'm
sorry. Take it back. Does the government have a cure for cancer? And it's just you make too much money. But at some point, if everybody was cured of cancer and the disease, the world would be overpopulated. So it basically just runs the cycle of life.
I will say this: that is a high possibility. I hate
population control.
I hate to think that our government would do that, but I think it's one of those deals that can be a high possibility, and that is a true statement because we would be overpopulated.
Well, what if it's not a government control? What if it's a God control? What if God is like looking down at the earth and like, I got to control all this mess here. I'm going to introduce cancer into the world.
We're not talking religion.
I have no problem with that.
I didn't think he dealt with that.
And then God's like, okay, humankind, y'all figured out that cancer? Well, bam! And there's a new cancer that we can't figure out.
I doubt he did that, but no.
I don't think God went, well, bam!
I think
he could have.
My like your machine deal. My thing is, everybody is trying to find a cure for something.
Yeah.
I think they have found a cure, but dude, we cannot. It has to. We're living longer. We have to die off. People have to die. It's just how it works.
Now, they have, for lack of a better word, techniques in other countries that isn't regulated by our government. So why aren't they curing it over there at a higher number, at a higher rate than we are?
What did you say?
JC Phelps 03 said, "Yep, send the diabetes."
Jason, diabetes.
Thanks for the cure for diabetes. He thinks there's a cure for diabetes.
Cure diabetes. Don't eat fat food.
That's what I say. The cure for diabetes is simple. That's left in your hands. I don't know if cancer's left in your hands, but diabetes
isn't. I think if you smoke every day, a pack a day, you're asking for it.
There's a chance. Yeah.
There's a chance of you.
But back to the deal. Thank you, Jason.
I think certain bodies react to different things.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
We know people who are 90 years old and smoking 2 packs a day and still kicking. Well, their body just
Type 1.
You know what I mean?
Type 1 diabetes. Jason,
which one's which?
There's 1 and 2.
I think type 2 is
1 is this one. 2 is this one.
All right, gotta go ask my old friend Google.
Google it up. But my deal is
when
One's
you
odd,
have to
one's
get
even.
shot.
One's a pill and one's a needle. Once you're on the needle, you'll never be off the needle.
one's a pill, one's a needle.
I thought
Gary
you can
said.
reverse that. 'Cause
And once you're on the needle,
I thought Rusty reversed
wait
it.
a second. Wait a second. You're right, because there's a kid who does the American Ninja Warrior who has the port type 2. Yeah, because once you have that,
Type 1 is what you're born with.
is that Jason saying that? Thank you, Jason. Type 1 is what you're born with.
Type 2 is if you're unhealthy.
Type 2 is unhealthy.
So one natural,
One you're born with,
two,
and 2 you're unhealthy.
unhealthy.
Thank you, Jason.
Well, I'll be a candidate for 2.
There's no cure for the one you're born with.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
That's what Jay Cutler has, I think.
Tell you what
Yeah.
that tells you how much we know.
That's why we hit the hard facts. I mean, Hoke missed yesterday because I dropped a hard fact
What was
of
your
the
hard
best
fact?
way, a scientific study
Okay.
and it was in a college scientific study.
Okay.
Best way to cut a pizza, to eat a pizza. You take the circle, okay, and they cut it with like you cut it like this. They put a
Yeah.
little wave in it on each line, so you still cut your 1, 2, 3 lines. But there's a little wave, and then they cut that, and they went around in the circle and cut a circle inside that, and it's 12 in a large pizza. It's 12 perfectly cut proportion pizzas for 12 people that you don't like the crust on yours, so you can pick up the middle where it's cut. He likes more crust, so he
But
gets
that's
pizza
why they're
and
doing
crust.
this Sicilian square pizza.
He's right.
Yeah.
But
Somebody spent some.
pretty much every day we've done this show, somebody has went. Y'all don't know shit about the gun deal.
No, we don't.
Y'all don't know nothing about diabetes.
No.
Right.
So you're pretty much proving we don't know a lot about a lot.
We know a lot about
Sure.
food.
We know food. You
Food.
you get on here and talk
Speaking
smack.
of that, I don't know if he's going to bring us a snack today, but he brought us. Tell him about the breakfast. Breakfast
I got here
treats.
late today.
A
That was good.
French toast donut.
Yeah.
So it had the glaze of a donut. They crumbled up cornflakes and pressed the donut down on it, and it gave it the crunchy
Yeah.
bottom
It was kind of ridiculous.
with
a
powdered
good way.
sugar on top with the glaze, and you didn't even have to have the syrup.
Well, that's
Couple
yeah,
strips
that's
of
true.
bacon.
'Cause I
It
never
was-
had no
it was
syrup. I had a little bit
Kind
of
of
left.
ridiculous.
But it
in
is
an awesome
again
way.
today is the bear claw, burger, and what it is, it's a donut. It's a donut bun, and let me read this:
Yeah, I don't know nothing about picking the Powerball numbers either.
toasted
Who's
donut
that?
bun with bacon,
Jason, son of a.
smothered pepper jack cheese with fries and drink, and you can add a fried egg for $1. Type 2 diabetes served at the backyard today. So come on down.
Get your fresh dose.
Yeah. Come on down.
Thank you, Jason, for that. We didn't pick them though. We quick picked and picked them, and we did not pick the right one. I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know. Was 70%? They've said this. This is a study I heard on Good Morning America. 70% of all lottos won through quick picks. I wonder if it was a quick pick or numbers that those people did.
Pretty sure we'll find
Y'all hear
out.
the train? Can y'all hear the train just go by?
Well, we know that you're not supposed to play the quick pick, but more people win with quick pick because 70% more people just choose to do it.
That's true.
Out of ours, I hand pick numbers, and it proved to work a little bit better.
Yours worked better. We all put in 100, and he picked his, and we did quick picks, and I picked some numbers, but he won the most out of making sure you had every number done. You won the most, which proves. But they do say if you
And
pick
it
your
is
numbers,
time-consuming.
if you pick your numbers, they say if you have a card that's got 5 numbers, if you'll stay with that card, it will eventually. You got a better shot.
Yeah, of course.
One of the questions I heard yesterday on talk radio was a really good question. You win the lottery, and say you're the sole winner of 1.6 billion, which is your check is what we said 900 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so you win it, and they're okay. Here you go. Here's your $900 million check. What do you actually physically go do with that
I
check?
cash it.
That's not gonna happen.
FDIC is not getting any of mine. I don't trust them. Take it, put it in the laundry room, and put a board on the door. I mean,
You gonna do like Breaking Bad? Just put it in
well,
a.
supposedly you can only put X amount in a bank.
So like,
you couldn't walk and deposit $1 billion.
so what do you do? You have to like break it up into multiple banks. Like,
Well,
how does that even work?
they say what you do is you put it into a trust and then draw from that trust is the best way to do it. But I really didn't look into it real deep because we didn't win.
I wouldn't trust anybody with 900 million.
Well, you got to put
like
it.
nobody.
I mean, you got to.
And I'm sure that check you get, I'm sure that they probably just hold it, and then when you go, hey, let's wire it to right here, they just send it on over.
I don't know.
You think you'd
I
actually
don't know
walk
how-
out with that check?
I don't
don't
know
know.
what they do. I mean,
Chris,
how does that actually
let me
work?
just- let
what
me just
happens?
say.
What literally happens?
Let me just say, Chris, when we were at Lionsgate Studios, sitting in the lobby, tell them the story.
We were sitting there waiting on Michael Yan
Yep.
to come down because we had made an in there, and two guys walked in with two big old guys next to them. And we're like, man, who's that? And they went, those are the two guys that created Saw. And it was after Saw 1.
Yeah.
And we're like, what are they doing here? He said, they're coming to get their check. We're like, what? He said, yeah, they don't want it wired to their bank. They want a check. So they come up here and pick up a check.
And those guys were just big old mofos that make sure nobody got them. They walked in and got it, and we sat there and went,
And you would wonder why, just say if it's a $500,000 check or $1 million check, if I took it from you,
we're not going to do
cash it.
nothing.
Yeah. There would be some sort of
But that was a pretty cool story. And then Michael Yan watched our stuff and went, man, y'all should come back next time. Y'all shoot this on film? Real true story.
Yeah.
Y'all shoot this on film? No, it looks like it.
Well, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
There wasn't much of a story to the one we took him. You know, we were just trying to finally
get in
shake
the
some
door.
hands and
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
And
And now he don't even work for them anymore. He's somewhere else. But that's been twice that's happened to us. Other one we got on the Paramount studio lots. Got back into the offices of a producer guy and lady. I don't remember their name. And they watched the trailer to Crown King and literally asked us. They went, what was the budget on this thing? What was y'all's budget? We were like, it was low budget. And they said, oh, that's $3 to $5 million. We were like, $6,000.
And they produced some of Tarantino's stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It wasn't like we just went and met.
Yeah, Joe and
Yeah.
Schmo. But also, once again, it looked good. Crown King, production value, out in
Yeah.
the woods. My 15-page story did not fly, so it didn't get us in the door.
So it wasn't quite the Revenant,
No.
but it was close.
Well, my question is, did you guys feel discriminated against at all?
You haven't been out there,
No.
and you haven't been to the Phoenix or whatever.
No.
When we walk in, they're captivated on how we talk
Hillbillies
for
did.
some reason, and some reason they listen. And I asked them one time, and I forget who it was. I asked, but they went,
It was a girl.
The South accent, you just sound genuine. You know what I mean?
If our shit would have been good, we never would have met you. Our shit wasn't any good. It looked good.
Well,
They said it. It looked good.
Well, the reason I asked, I meant to mention this earlier. I totally forgot. No black actors nominated for the Oscar at all. Period. No black actors. And that's 2 years in a row, I think. I think that's 2 years in a row. No black actors.
No,
So
Oprah had that one last year, didn't she?
I think it's for second year in a row. The Academy did not nominate any black actors
Well, I
to
guess
any of the 20
Hollywood
slots.
Reporter would do it.
Well,
Now,
let me ask you
that,
this.
that ain't the big one, the Hollywood Reporter, right?
That's the Hollywood
No,
Reporter.
that's,
reported
that's the second one. That's the one under the Hollywood Report.
it.
My question is though, what would you what movie would have been the one that there was not a?
A lot of people were talking about Idris Elba in the
No, he did win the Globes. He got something in the
Beast of No
Globes.
Nation. I
Yeah,
think it was
he
called.
did win the Globes for that.
Yeah.
But I didn't see
People
that, so I
talked about it. I
can't.
didn't
I
see it
can't
either.
say that. Hi, baby. Hi, Stephanie.
Kevin Hart. I mean, in Ride Along.
Oh, the one with
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
But they never do comedy.
there wasn't a
See, I thought.
prominent deal. It ain't.
Will
racist.
Smith in Concussion. Let me see here.
No, I didn't think.
Oh, he didn't get nominated at all.
I don't
No.
think I would have nominated the dude that was in 12 Years a Slave. That was in Julia Roberts. That movie with him and Julia Roberts, The Secret
yeah.
in Their Eyes. I thought he did a great job.
Samuel Jackson, Hateful Eight.
I would've gave
Michael B.
him.
Jordan, Creed. This is some of the names overlooked.
Oh, that's a
The
tough
dude
one,
in Creed
man.
wasn't very good.
No, but Samuel L. Jackson in Hateful Eight was great.
So do you think it's okay? So that aspect. Now we're white here in Texas,
Right.
so keep in mind our point of view. But do you think it's a lack of movies that were worthy, or is it a concerted effort by people to snub black actors?
I don't think so because the Oscars, many black actors have won. So why would they just snub them in these 2 years?
Well, a lot of people think since we're liberal, Hollywood is known for being at the forefront of being progressive, and liberal, and civil rights movement, gay rights movement. So if you're the most progressive entity is Hollywood, and it's not the black people, so that's kind of a slap in the face to the industry. That's what they think. That's what they're
It
saying.
is still run by an older group of people
Okay.
and a certain religion of people.
The Jews. Just throw that out there so we're not beating around the
Mort
bush.
Does Mort run?
Mort runs part of
for Family Guy?
Hollywood for
And
Family Guy.
everybody out there will tell you that.
Yeah.
And that's
Dude,
just
if
it.
you don't, that's absolutely right. That's why in Hollywood, when we left out of Hollywood and we came down here and vowed to make Wacowood Hollywood, every actor, white, black, brown, yellow, every race, every woman, man, child,
Yeah.
every straight, gay, don't make a crap, will get killed. Will die. Will die in our stuff. And they will get to act in our stuff. We don't give a crap what color you are. If you can act, you're dying,
Oh yeah.
and you'll probably have some lines.
That's one thing about Red Sea. You can be any gender, race, color, creed, orientation. you
Yeah, it
name
don't matter.
We'll kill you in our movie.
Oh, Gary got
We
it.
will kill you in our movie.
Hey, we actually were commenting on Instagram.
Yes.
We were thankful because we had a diverse cast.
Yeah,
We did.
got that on Instagram. So they said, "Man, y'all use a diverse cast," and we go,
Well-
"Really? We just use who's available. It just happens to be we don't know a lot of the diverse side."
Wounded had 2 interracial
love making scenes.
love deals.
Yeah, well, I asked for one.
Oh wait, 1 love scene, but
Or
2
maybe wouldn't have
relationships.
it. I don't remember.
Yeah, you and Gravy scene would have been hot. You would have been hot. All right, man, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Listen up. Backyard tonight is Piano Man. I'm telling you right now. Good gosh almighty. If y'all have not been to see Piano Man, he is funny. Funny and he's good. We bowl
And
tonight.
try to stump him. Good luck. Try to pick a song you don't know.
Don't ever leave. It's just stumping.
That show should cut off right there.
Till tomorrow, man. I am Russ. This is Chris. There's Hokey. Man of a million minds on the back. We're gone. Peace.